Dear students and working accountants, welcome to my Smart Tally Prime YouTube channel. My name is Babura from Hyderabad. See, I am very sorry for the last nearly 3 months. I am not able to do any, I'm not able to upload any videos. So I was in Australia till I came back from there. I made the videos and uploaded, and after coming back, due to some problems, I was not able to make the videos. Hereafter, I am making all the videos. Hereafter, regularly, I will make the videos. And today, our topic is actually, so previously I was making all the videos with 2.1 release Tally Prime 2.1 I was making. And after that, now, the Tally solutions, they released many other releases. So after that, they already released 3.0 and then they released 3.0.1 with many additional options. That is, the advanced features they introduced these releases. And recently, within 2 days back, they introduced version 4 also, that is release 4.0 also. But first of all, we will take up 3.0 and 3.0.1, both are same. So 3.0, there are some 2 errors. So to rectify them, they released 3.0.1. So all the advanced features are the same, except the 2 errors in the 2.3.0, which were rectified in this video. So we will take up that today, and I will share you the screen. See here. Here there are, so I have given just 3 and 3.0 and 3.0.1 are all same. In this 3.0.1 only, there are 2 errors rectified, and then 4. So here, there are a lot of updates and a lot of advanced features they introduced. So here, if you just to give the list, it's okay. We can do it now. Well, in one video, we can do all the list of the updates, but here we have to show the working of the latest updated features. So for that, we cannot make the video, one video for all this. So what I am doing is, I am going to take up to 7 today in this part, and in the next part, I will make it 3 parts. So in the next part, 8 to 12 I am taking. So we are very, very important. 8 to 12 are very, very important. And after that, the balance from 13 to 21, all these are very less amount. They take a less time. They are very simple updates. So we can make the third one. So first of all, we will take up the first one. So here, I opened the 2.1 and 3.10, 3.0 as well as 3.0.1. I given it as 3 plus. Okay. So in this case, in the case of 2.1, when the company is created, in any version or any release, when the company is created, directly the company details will be shown, company and the data will be shown in the select company page. That means select company. This is called select company page or select company window. And this is the details of the companies are shown in the data folder. So this is also called data folder as well as database also. In this data folder or database, all the list of the companies will be shown. Data part, this is the data part, and name, that is name of the company. Number means for every company created, the Tally will give a number. We call ID number also. So it will give a number, and at the end it will give the period. Period means the financial year. And then this number will be with 5 digits only. So up to 2.1, the number of digits will be 5 only. So they start with 10,000, and every company created, so they will give one number, they will add 10,000, 10,001, 10,002, like that. They will go on adding the numbers. So start with 10,000 with 5 digits. But in the case of 3.1, 3.0 or 3.1, anything from 3 onwards, from release 3 onwards, this ID, everything is same, but the number, ID number, the number, they made 6 digits. That is, start with 1 lakh. There it is 10,000. Now it is starting with 1 lakh. That is 1 lakh, then 1 lakh 1,000, 1 lakh 2,000, 1 lakh 3,000, like that they will do with 6 digits. So that is the difference. And suppose when you are uploading, downloading are updating the latest number, that is 3 onwards. What about the tally prime up to 2.1? And previously, what about the tally ERP9? So the data, the tally ERP9 data should be migrated to this release, as well as the tally prime old versions, tally prime up to 2.1. They have to be, the data should come to the latest release. So in this case, the tally prime old version, old releases will be updated into this. We can update when you are downloading this, we can update that. But in the case of that one, that is tally ERP9, we can migrate into this one. Also, when you are migrating or updating the old data into the latest 3 and above releases, so how it will do? Here it is 6 numbers, 6 digits, but in the up to 2.1, it is only 5 numbers. Then what will do? So what we'll do is that the tally will do. It will take 6 numbers only. What it will do is there are only 5 numbers. They will add 1 0 before the number. That is prefix. Prefix means before. Before the number, they will add 0. That means 0 10,000. 0 10,001. Like that it will go. Then the number of digits will be 11. I mean, will be 6. Okay. So this is the first and foremost one. That is the first and the foremost difference. The next one is here. In the case of 2.1, that is in the case of up to 2.1. Up to 2.1, when a company is created, see, go to the GST details, F11. So when the company is created, automatically after creation, we go to the F11 features. But now it is a world company, we press F11 and go to the taxation section, taxation features, enable goods and services tax. So click that one. If you click that, we have to do that GST details. It will take automatically, it will take the state which we created. And then registration type, there are only 2. Composition and regular, we have to select one. And then SC of other territory means other union territory, all this okay. And everything, date which will take the date, books beginning from it will take, and the number will give, and we will get it as quarterly or yearly. That is quarterly or monthly we file. So periodicity of GST one, monthly or quarterly we will give. And then here, these are all what you call, these are all GST registration details. And after that, in the same page, and we have to do set or alter GST rate details. In this case, HSN GST rate and other details means HSN code. Then taxability of the goods, taxable, non-taxable means taxable, nil rated, and exempted goods. Or if it is taxable, what is the rate? All these details also we have to give here. See here, number before that, description, give it or not, it's okay. And then give number, and then come here, taxable or not taxable, taxable, nil rated, exempted. I will take up this in the next one. In the tally 3.1, I will take up. So in this case, so we have to take, if it is nil rated, take nil rated, and from the which date, everything, one special thing is for every HSN code as well as HSN code as well as HSN code as well as this GST number, I mean the rate, everything, to ask the effective date from which date it is. Previously, there may be different rate, and after from this date, there may be different rate. To ask you the date, that it will ask you the effective date. Okay, and then so from which date it is nil rated. Previously it was taxable. Now it may be nil rated. From which date it is converted. Similarly, exempted also. If it is taxable, exempted means no tax. Nil rated also no tax, 0. But nil rated means that can be, that nil rate can be, that means 0 rate can be changed. That can be changed to another rate. So, but exempt means not taxable at all. No taxation. If it is to be taxed, only Parliament, I mean the act is to be amended in the Parliament. In the case of nil rated, to make some, to charge some tax, only simply the government can do by giving the notification. So take the taxable. If you take the taxable, it will give. And see here, you take it nil rated and automatically go off, and it will go out. It will not ask a rate. But in the case, if it is taxable only, it will go down to the rate. So do 18%, for example. So this is also from the date and accent. So everything is given in one page. That is the tax details, that is GST registration details, as well as tax, GST tax, GST rate and other details. But in this case, here, in the case of 3.1, in the case of 3.1, what they did is they separated both. Here, take 11, you come to the GST details here, see, there, everything in one page. Here, enable goods and services tax, one is given, that is giving, we have to give only the GST registration details. And then set or alter company, GST rate and other details, rates and GST, HS and codes, all these are to be given separately, is separated. So if you go here, see here, you simply to take the state, and then registration, there are three. Previously it was only regular and composition. Now there is one more. Regular says means special economic zone. If our company is in special economic zone and if we register, then it's called as regular says means sales unit. Regular sales unit. Ours is regular or composition audit. So we'll take regular, no, and then give the number, that is the GST number. Then give the HSN, periodicity, monthly or quarterly, and this is not required. And here, e-way bill. So e-way bill, if you do yes, we have to give in the next page, we have to give the limit for the e-way bill. For every state, for the bills which you issue, that is when you are sending goods with invoice, if the invoice value is up to certain limit, so in excess of that limit, we have to give. If the invoice value exceeds that limit, we have to send e-way bill also along with the goods, e-way bill. So for that, whether e-way bill is applicable or not, if it is applicable, the next page, it will give the limits. If you give it no, it will not ask the limits. Okay. For example, we are giving now and then here. So like this, we have to do registration. We have to make a registration. And here, what we are doing is, and in addition to this, what we are doing is, in addition to this, here for your registration, when you are registering, here, the registration is active or inactive. So that we will take up later. Okay, that we will take up later. And after that, accept. So accepted. Okay. So we created one. But in this case, in the case of 2.1, for one company, one GST registration only can be created. That means there are more branches in different states. For all these, a separate company is to be created. So and so company, X and Co, Telangana, X and Co, Andhra Pradesh, X and Co, Tamil Nadu. Like that, you have to get different companies separately. But in the case of 3.1, for one company, same name company, for one company, different states registrations, all the GST registrations can be created in one company. So now we created this company, that is TALLY P+. In this company, for example, now we created Telangana. So there is one branch in Andhra Pradesh, one branch in Telangana, Tamil Nadu also we can create. Again, after accepting that, again go to the GST details. Again, if you go now, here, the same thing will open now. Now come down, see, create another GST registration. You come down, make it yes, and accept. So another GST page is coming. So in this, we can give the another registration. For example, if you take Andhra Pradesh, regular, whatever it may be, regular composition, or whatever it may be, regular, no, and here the number. For each one, you have to give separate number. Separate number will be given. Open, I'll tell you. Separate number. So for Telangana, it is 36. For Andhra Pradesh, it is 37. So it is 37. If the number is real number, so it will not show any error. If it is not a real number, randomly with new number, then it will ask you, it will show you after entering that, it will show you here, the number is invalid, try again. And then monthly, quarterly, like that. And same thing, yes or no, that will take up later. So this is also accepted. So here, another company is accepted, registration company is accepted. That is in two different states. In this case, the same numbering system cannot be the same. That is, numbering system should be different. For each registration, a number separate series. For one company, 1, 2, 3, 4. For another company, again 1, 2, 3, 4. So if you view differently, this will continue as 1, 2, 3, 4. That also it will continue a different series. But if you don't create a unique different series for all the registrations, so the numbering system will not work. So it is asking you can create unique voucher numbering series. That is asking. You say yes, so you show the chart of accounts that is not required now is over. So now we created two. Okay. Now again, if you go to the yes, that is the you go to the enable GST details, that is goods and services tax. If you click now, it will not go to the details page because there are two registrations. So it will go the registration page. Registration numbers, that is two different registrations. Again, Telangana or whatever it may be. You select it again. Again, you come down here. You come down here, again make it yes, and again the third one. Like that, you can create any number of branches, that is any number of registration numbers for the same. The company name should be the same. So here you do this number here. Now we will get Tamil Nadu will give Tamil Nadu, and for Tamil Nadu the number is code number is 33. So it is given. Okay. So like this, we created here also it is asking the same thing. Okay. Now see here, there are three numbers here. Three numbers for three registrations. That is three registration numbers. That means three branches in three different states. Telangana, Tamil Nadu, Andhra Pradesh. Now, whenever you open this, the registration and details page will not open. It will open the number of registration, which one you want. If you click that, then you will go to the GST details page. Telangana, Tamil Nadu will go to that page, and Andhra Pradesh will go to that page. Okay, so now we are creating multiple registration details with GST numbers, and also here, since we are having three registrations or more, we have 10 registrations in 10 different states. In that case, here any branch or any registration number may become inactive because the branch is not working. We close the branch. So the registration will inform the department. We will suspend the registration. That means the registration number will become inactive. So up to that, it will be active. All the transactions will be recorded. From that particular date, it will be inactive. Transactions will not be recorded. Like that, whether it for each registration, whether it is active or inactive. So that will be shown. That also will be shown here. You go to this page. On the top, it will show registration status, Telangana, active or inactive. Okay. Suppose Telangana and Andhra Pradesh both are inactive. And Tamil Nadu, for example, we close the branch, it is inactive. In that case, go to the Tamil Nadu GST details page, go to the top, here select inactive. So it is inactive. We select inactive. It asks you from which date is inactive, from which date is inactive. For example, 1st April is the year beginning. For example, 2nd April, for example, 2nd April is not shown here. See, there one more option here. New effective date. Select that. Now give 2/4. That means up to 1st April, it will record the records. It will record the transaction. From 2nd onwards, it will not record the transactions. Now, so okay. So here, see, show that it is inactive. So here, Andhra Pradesh active, Tamil Nadu, Telangana active. So Tamil Nadu, it is showing as inactive. So this is one, active and inactive. So it will show whether the registration, any registration is active or inactive. And in addition to that, for each one, for each page, so it is showing the state. That is, the registration is related to this page. This state, it is called as Telangana registration. So name is not shown here. Here only state is shown. By seeing the date, we can understand which registration. But separately, here in the down, it will give the registration name also. That is, this is Telangana registration, Tamil Nadu registration, like that. If you want to that, now here in the top down, it will show. So go to F12, the first one, show registration name, make it yes. Then you see, it is F12 means it is applicable to all the companies. So here, Telangana registration, this is Telangana. So Telangana registration is showing, accept this, Control S, Control A, accept it. So it is showing Telangana, and then go to Tamil Nadu, showing the Tamil Nadu registration, and go to Andhra Pradesh. Name of the registration is shown, and on the top, active or inactive. In our case, two are active, one is inactive. So this is the second one, say registration name and active or inactive. And also now, and after this, so in the first page, we are giving only any registration, we are giving only GST details, that is registration details we are giving. What about the others? What about the, in that case, the same page you are giving GST rate and other details, that is HSN and then HSN, then is what we call HSN number as well as HSN or SAC and GST rates, taxability, taxable, bill rated or exempted. If it is taxable, what is the rate we are giving? And in the case of e-way bills, what is the limit of the e-way bill? That is called as threshold limit. What is the threshold limit? So 50,000 or 1 lakh, that threshold limit is in the case of some states, they are given intrastate, that is within the state, they are giving more. Within the state, there are in some states it is 1 lakh, interstate, other states it is 50,000. So sometimes it is giving like that. Okay, so that details will be given separately. So here, so where it is given separately in the case, it is given in one page. Here it is giving in the separately, it is separated, set or order company GST rates and other details. So in this case, make it yes. If you make it yes, so we have given yes there. We have given yes. That is why the details are asking here. And then here, value, how that 50,000 or 1 lakh is calculated. It is calculated on invoice value, total invoice value. Or only taxable goods or taxable and exempted goods we have taken, or simply the value of invoice means every invoice value, if it exceeds the limit, if it is the limit, we have to give that, we have to issue the e-way bill along with the goods. This is one. On this side, we have to give the rates. But this we will learn later because we have to give here. Here nothing is given. If you want to give here anything, if you want to give at that place, select this before next one. Select and specify the details here. We will give this, for example, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then description is not required. So here it draws with that date. One you take from the beginning. And here also it is to be specified here before that, not is defined. So specify details here. If it is given here, taxable, bill rated, exempt, everything there. So whatever, if you take exempted, from which date it is exempted. Take bill rated also, it will ask you from which date it is bill rated. If you take taxable, so it will not ask the rate. From taxable, we give 18%. It will do 18% is the full rate, IGST rate, then CGST rate and SGST, it will be made half. But actually, by default, these two will not be shown. By default, these two will not be shown. Here, sir, here. By default, these two will not be shown. How to show is actually here. Only the tax total rate will be given. So that bifurcation will not be given. And before that, eligible for input tax rate, whether the GST we are paying, whether in our company we are eligible to get this input tax credit or not. That is also yes, no. It will be, this option will not be available. How you will get it? Here, go to here, F12, here, provide bifurcation of tax rates. So bifurcation means CGST and GST. Make it yes, and in the same thing, eligible for input tax credit is made yes. That is why it is showing. If you make it no, it will not show. Okay, like this we have to see. So here we have to do this one. We will learn whether you do here or some other place. That way we have to do that. It will ask you everywhere, goods as well as services are there. It will ask you the details only for goods and services. For persons, nominal accounts, for real accounts, for personal accounts, there will be no tax. For real accounts and nominal accounts and goods and sale and purchases, all nominal accounts only. Some services also, we buy services, we give services, sell services. For buying and selling goods or services, there will be tax. So these tax rates and HS and sale are to be given. But in every place, they will ask many places. But where to give? From where to give from the beginning. This is from the company level, means creation of company. From the company level, to ask many places where you have to do, depending on the nature. That we will learn next videos. Okay, so it is asking the date and it is accepted. Then accept this page. This is F11 features. Accept that. How? Like this. See here. So registration, name, active, as well registration details, HNG, HSN, and taxes details are separated. Okay. And the next one is, fifth one is, here, in the case of 2.1, when you are creating tax ledgers, tax ledger means CGST, HGST, IGST. When you are creating, for example, we create CGST. So when you are creating the tax, CGST, so come down to take duties and taxes. Okay, so select type of duty, GST. And then before that, say the name of the CGST means central. To give the name as central tax. To give the name as central tax. For state, to give as here duties and taxes, GST. For state tax, to give as state tax. And for IGST, to give it as IGST, to give it as integrated tax. So it is giving a different name. In the portal also, these are the names. They will not do CGST, IGST, HGST. In the books, we regard as CGST for state, central, HGST for state, and the union territories also there. That is the union territories which don't have assembly. So they are called they are come under UTGST, and that means Union Territory GST. State just simply like GST, state only. Okay. The names are given in the portal. So here also the same names are given. In the portal also now they changed the name. That is why in the 3 release onwards, in this case, TALLY also they changed the name. So this is the names given for the tax creation. So here in this case, in the case of 3.0 onwards, that is 3 releases onwards, what here they did is, when I getting the ledgers, that is the tax ledgers, for example, CGST. So if you create CGST, duties and taxes, select GST, and here the same name which we create, the same name, this is the name they updated in portal also when I am filing the returns. So that is why the same name which we create, the same name is given. For CGST, they are given CGST. And then for IGST, they are given, see here, IGST. Alright, similarly, for HGST, they are given CGST. Then here they added CGST and SGST and UTGST, because if our in the registration page we are giving regular composition are giving, isn't it? And there, but after that, above that, we are giving the state. We are giving the state, union territory as well as regular state. In that case, in the case of union territory, in the books, when I am recording, it will show, it will come to, it will give UTGST. In the case of other states, it will give SGST in the records. So here, the same name which we create are given in here. This is the difference of the. This is the difference for the tax ledgers. Tax ledgers are shown as IGST, CGST, and IGST, CGST, and HGST, UTGST. But in the up to 2.1, central tax, state tax, integral tax, it is given like that. And then I showed you already for HSN code and tax rates, when you are giving the HSN code, when you are giving the HSN code and tax rates here, when you are giving the HSN code and tax rates, when you are giving, it will ask you the effective date. If you change it also, from which date, for example, there is 5%. After some time, from a particular date, they made it 12%. When you give it as 12%, what you have to do, that is that from previously it was there. So from which date it is 12%. That means up to that date, the record will be 5%. It will not change. Otherwise, if you don't give the date, the total, when you are giving the rate change, we are changing the rate, that all the transactions, whole transaction, the rate will change. That is like, it will ask you the date. So from that date only, the tax is changing. The same thing will be shown here also. Control I. Control I means here more details. Here HSN details, HSN rate details, all these will be shown here again. Okay, here we can make, we can here also we can show. Here also we can show. Okay, like that. Okay. So this is the details and the difference is like that. Okay. So what is the difference? HSL and effective dates when I'm giving, he is asking effective date. Then next number 7, nature of transaction and tax classification. So in the case of 2.1 up to 2.1, not only one, up to 2.1. For example, I will go to a book, I will take one transaction. We will take a transaction here. When we're making the transaction, see here, accept, and then when you go to the sales or purchases, it will ask you the nature of transaction. That is, whether the sales are taxable or not taxable. Whether the sales are in the same state or interstate. Similarly, like that, yes, all the details of the sales state, same state, that means same intrastate as well as interstate, taxable, exempted, bill rated, all the details will be asked. That is called the tax classification. See here, tax classification. 1 minute, I'll tell you. So here, after sales, when you enter, it will ask you tax classification details, classification or nature. Here you see sales taxable, because this is the state tax means within the state. That is why automatically to take. But you can see the total list we can see. Here if you click space bar, so the total details will come. Total list will come. So in this list, for interstate, that is other states, it will give interstate, it will show interstate only. Interstate sales taxable, interstate sales bill rated, interstate sales exempt. But for the same state, that is local or the same intrastate, it will not show local or intra. It will simply say sales. Sales means within the state. See, sales here, sales taxable, sales bill rated, sales exempt it will take. That means sales means within the state. Interstate means interstate. Like that they are giving, and this is given, and we need not take this one. We need not select anything. Automatically it will take in the tax classification. And sometimes we don't want to see the classification also. Automatically it will take by default. In that case, if you don't want to see the classification, go to F12, you make it yes, it will show. You make it no. If it is not showing, if you want to see, make it yes. Come to this GST, modify GST rate details. So here, make it yes, it will show. Make it no, it will not show. Make it no, now it will not show. So this is one. And the same thing in the case of 3.1 and above 3, that is from 3 release onwards, what to do. From 3 release onwards, what to do. Here, I will make an entry here. See here. Here sales. So here, it will not ask you anything. It will not ask you anything. Here in the sales, what to do, how to see the classification or anything. So here, like 2 up to 2, you cannot go to F12, and F12, you cannot make this modify, make it yes. If you make it yes also, here nothing will be asked. So in this case, that F12, this GST modification, this is meant for some other purpose. That is why we should not do this. So in this case, if you want to see the classification, here what you have to do is while creating the sales account. So see here, in the sales, you say control enter. Now, or already when you are creating, when you are creating as per the company group or previously we gave that. Now we want to suppose already given in the company level, company or we are not given there. Already is given here. Here we take specify the rules. Here we take tax and then so we are given there. What is given when we are creating that we are making here. We are creating here. Here we have to go to here. We have to go to F12. When we are creating the lecture, we have to go to F12. There, at the field, we are going to F12. Here, we are creating the ledger itself. We have to go to F12. There, in the GST details, here you see, select the nature of transaction. If it is given yes. If it is given no. If it is given no, nothing will be shown. If you give it as nature of transaction, make it yes, it will give you here in this field only when you are giving the details here, not previously. So here, when you are giving the details here only, we can see. When it will be available, but we cannot see that the different options. If you specify here, taxable, and here you see nature of transaction, come system input. They are giving, but they are showing only 6 options. But all the options, these 6 also, that are directly system input, system automatically it will take. That is why in the sales field, it will not show anything. It will not ask anything. So here, system input, the difference one more thing is, for interstate, it is showing interstate sales taxable. For intrastate, same state, they added local. Previously, only sales taxable. Now they added local sales. For local, it is given local. Previously, up to 2.1. Simply, sales taxable is local. Here they added local sales. For interstate, no difference. Like this. See, automatically, system input. So, it will take. Here we are not giving. So, here, company is not given anywhere, not given in the company. So 18% already given. Okay. And goods you have select, accept this. So like this. So here in the sales, it is automatically it will take, but it will not show anything. Here, for example, item A, so two numbers, 2,500, for example. And here, this is Telangana. So Telangana, see registration in Telangana registration is showing. So here, CGST, GST. So, okay. Here you can see the classification, whether it is local, taxable, that's we are showing that the options now. That is not available, it's not asking here. Automatically to take. Here if you go to see here, if you go Alt A, see here, not Alt A, you go to C. Control O, related reports. Control O, it will ask you related reports. So in this case, GST tax analysis, Control A, Alt A. But again, you have to now click Alt A or click here. Instead of that, instead of going simply directly Alt A. Alt A will go here. Otherwise, see if you click this and again click that, then you will go here. Otherwise, directly you can go to Alt A, the tax analysis, they will give that is summary of tax analysis without details. Now again, click Alt F1 or F5. Alt F1 or F5, if you click, you will do the details where the tax rate is given in the not sales or anything company, that is given in the stock item. At the time of stock item, the rate is given, and the value is, this is the HSN code, the value, this is the one, and CGST 9%, SGST or UGST 9% is the total tax. And the nature is local sales taxable. That is why CGST, SGST, local tax, the nature or classification. It's not shown or asked anything, but automatically the system is taking escape and then come to this. The number is sales invoice number is 5. So this is the thing, how the classification, nature of tax or classification, that is only 6 are shown under F12 in sales and ledger, sales and purchase ledger. In the ledger creation, in the ledger only, we have to give F12, that is show the nature of transactions, local and interstate. Okay, this is the 7th one. So with this, we complete we close the video today. And in the other thing, tomorrow video, we will take some other 5. 5 will take up. They are very, very important. All these 5 are very, very important. And after that, the balance will be taken in the next video, in the 3rd video. Okay. So with this, I close this video, and this is the thing, and wish you all the best. Good night.